Margaret had just turned 71 when her son brought over a brand new planter box for her backyard. She used to spend hours in the garden, digging, pruning, laughing with her grandkids while the scent of basil filled the air. But now, her wrists ached just opening the garden gate. Getting up from her knees felt like a mountain climb. "Maybe it's time to hang up the gloves," she whispered one afternoon, tears welling up as she stared at the unopened seed packets on her table. But Margaret didn't hang up those gloves. She found something that helped her body heal, not mask the pain, and today she's planting again. If joint pain, fatigue, or loss of strength has slowed you down, this could be your turning point too. I've helped lots of older adults reverse years of discomfort, not just cope, but truly heal. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what worked for Margaret, including the one supplement that changed everything in week 4. So stay with me, because what gave Margaret her mobility back might be exactly what your body's been missing. Margaret had tried everything her doctor suggested: ibuprofen, rest, even wearing a bulky knee brace, but nothing lasted. Her energy dipped, her balance felt off, and she feared falling again. The worst part? People told her it's just aging. She hated that phrase. It felt like a dismissal, like her pain didn't matter anymore. But Margaret sensed there had to be a reason, something deeper. She began reading, listening, asking questions. That's when she stumbled onto something overlooked in most doctor visits. Her body wasn't getting what it needed to rebuild. Her muscles were shrinking. Her joints weren't supported. And her protein intake? Nowhere near what a woman her age needed to stay strong. See, pain isn't always about damage. It's often about deficiency. Her joints weren't just worn down. They were starved. It wasn't just her knees. It was her independence, her sense of self. And when she discovered the root cause, everything changed. Let me explain. As we age, our bodies lose muscle mass, a condition called sarcopenia. It begins quietly in our 40s and 50s, then accelerates. By 70, most adults have lost over 25% of their strength. And the scary part? We often don't notice until it's hard to carry groceries or get off the floor. Think of your muscles and joints like a house. Over time, the structure weakens, but not because it's old. It weakens because the materials to repair it are missing. You wouldn't blame the house, you'd reinforce it. Now, you've probably heard of 2 popular supplements for rebuilding strength: creatine and protein. But which one is right for someone over 60? Let's break it down. The first thing Margaret did was increase her protein the right way. Most seniors don't get enough, even if they eat well. Our bodies process protein less efficiently as we age, so we actually need more than we did in our 30s. Margaret started including 25 to 30 grams of high-quality protein at each meal: eggs, chicken, Greek yogurt, and sometimes a senior-safe protein powder made from grass-fed whey. Within a week, her energy lifted. Within 2 weeks, her recovery from walks and chores improved. The second thing she added, this one shocked even her doctor, was creatine. Now, if that word sounds like something bodybuilders use, you're not wrong. But hear me out. Creatine is naturally found in your muscles. It helps fuel short bursts of movement, like getting out of a chair or climbing stairs. As we age, our natural stores drop. But research now shows that creatine supplements taken in safe, low doses can help seniors improve strength, reduce fatigue, and even support brain health. Margaret started with just 3 grams a day mixed in water after breakfast. No bloating, no jitters, just steady strength gains week by week. But here's where most seniors make a mistake. They rely only on supplements. Margaret didn't. She also began gentle resistance training, simple, chair-friendly moves a few minutes each day. Leg lifts, wall push-ups, and light band work helped her body use the nutrients she was now giving it. Movement signaled your body to rebuild. The final piece? Anti-inflammatory foods. Margaret cut back on sugar and added turmeric, fatty fish like sardines, and colorful vegetables. Inflammation is the fire behind most joint pain, and food can either fan the flames or put them out. By week 4, something shifted. Margaret stood up from her garden bench and realized she hadn't thought about her knees all day. Her grandson ran toward her holding a butterfly net, and she didn't hesitate. She chased after him. The breakthrough wasn't dramatic. It was gradual, but it was real. And it started with rebuilding, not just masking. Here's what I want you to take from her story. First, increase your protein. Aim for 25 to 30 grams per meal, focusing on real food, eggs, poultry, cottage cheese. If needed, add a senior-safe protein powder. Look for ones without added sugar. Second, consider creatine. Start with 3 grams daily and always check with your doctor, especially if you have kidney concerns. Many seniors report noticeable improvements in strength within 3 to 4 weeks. Third, move daily. Even 5 minutes of resistance work tells your body to rebuild. You don't need a gym, just your own body and a willingness to try. If you want all of this laid out step by step, the foods, movements, supplement options, and daily routines, everything Margaret used is inside my 30 Days to Stronger Joints plan, a natural pain relief and mobility plan for seniors. It's linked below, and it's designed specifically for adults 50 and up. Even if you've tried other things, don't give up. Pain isn't the end of the story. You now have a roadmap to reclaim strength naturally. You'll also find other powerful plans below, like Muscle Revival Blueprint and the Sleep Deep Again Blueprint. But if joint pain is your battle, start with the 30 Days to Stronger Joints plan. Before you go, make sure to watch my video called 4 Foods That Wreck Joint Health After 50. It dives deep into the surprising ingredients that may be sabotaging your recovery without even knowing it. Have you ever tried creatine or added protein for joint or muscle pain? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one.